Good morning. Welcome to ADHD Yoga. So today, how's everyone doing, first of all? Secondly, I just want to reiterate about building healthy habits in order to fix or help your executive function. So regularly turning up for a yoga class, just turning up, just the actual turning up and repeating regularly goes a long way to help build a healthy habit to compensate for any impairment in executive function. Also, doing the actual yoga, it's a double whammy on that. So you're actually working with the part of the brain. You're stimulating the part of the brain that presides over executive function. The other thing I wanted to just say quickly is that if you can, and I've talked about this before, if you can ritualize stuff, make stuff into a game or a ritual. Because for people with ADHD, it's all about the meaning. Meaning for us is we feel things very deeply. And if something is a game, you're more likely you're going to be engaged. It's play. The more things that you can turn into play, the better. If you can turn the way you think into play, when you're walking down the street, make up little games. So go to your imagination, see what it comes up with. But turning other things into a ritual and a game, I think are key to building a system for you to leverage your ADHD. Part of that is building metacognition, which we've been talking about here, and having a morning ritual, yoga on the mat, first thing in the morning, sets you up for the day, whether you have ADHD or not. With that, let's get on the mat. So coming to the front of your mat, bringing your hands together in position at your chest. Feet planted firmly on the mat. Notice how your body feels this morning. Feel like you're settling here, standing up at the front of your mat. Centering yourself. Commanding your space. Inhaling your hands up. Reaching up, arching back, exhaling dramatically, folding forwards. In gravity, drag the top half of your body down. Letting your head feel floppy. Shake your shoulders a little bit, ruffling out any kind of tightness or stiffness or stuckness anywhere. Rocking forwards onto the balls of your feet. Grabbing hold of your ankles if you can, keeping your legs straight,
No slack in your arms, gently trying to hug your head to your knees. Your next inhalation starts to slowly come up.
Arching back, coming back to starting position. Inhaling your hands up, exhaling, falling forwards.
Stepping your right foot back. Dropping your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling into a downward dog. Stretch out one calf. Stretch out the other calf. Pushing down with your palms into the mat, shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Trying to work those heels into the mat. Just going as far as you can go. The object is not to perfect the pose. The object is to engage with your discomfort. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, bringing your other foot forwards. Folding forwards, inhaling up.
Arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards.
Stepping your right foot back, dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back. Dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale the other foot back into a high press up. Dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Pushing your groin into the mat. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Dropping your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up. Arching back, back to starting. Slow, deliberate movements. Consciously being there. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, fold forwards. Stepping your right foot back. Dropping your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, bringing your left foot forwards. Folding forwards. Inhaling up. Arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back. Dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Exhale, drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhaling that foot forwards, folding forwards. Inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling into the downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Last one, fast. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Flip your right foot back, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up, step your other foot back into a high press up, exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into cobra, exhaling into a downward dog, looking at the space between your hands. Step your right foot into that space, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and come to be lying on your mat. Let everything settle for a couple of breaths. And the next inhalation, slowly come up. Come to be sitting with your legs straight out in front of you. Flexing your feet, pushing the backs of the knees into the mat. Inhaling your hands either side of your ears. Exhaling, folding forwards. On each inhalation, see if you feel yourself rise slightly. On each exhalation, see if you can't fold forward just a little bit more. Letting your head drop forward, have some slack in your arms. Our hands don't have to be by your ankle, they can be by your knees, they can be by your thighs. The point is that you're engaging with the posture to the best of your ability. Long, deep, even breaths. Generally, forward bends are relaxing, back bends are energizing. Inhaling your hands up, either side of your ears, dropping them down behind you, hands pointing away, pushing yourself up into an inclined plank. Coming back down. Crossing your legs in front of you, or bending your right knee, bringing your left foot onto the outside of your right knee, grabbing hold of your shin, just hugging your body towards your leg. So you're arching your back in slightly, squaring your shoulders back, just gently, no sharp hymns, just feeling out your body here. Should be feeling a stretch in your right glute. The object of these classes are not to complete any specific yoga sequence or series or
specialized postures in specific order. They're just to do some yoga. Be in your body. Notice everything about your body. Focus on your breath. Notice your mind. Notice your thoughts. Engage with your discomfort. And do this on a regular basis every morning. Now we want to inhale our right hand up. Bring our left hand around our back. Grabbing hold of our t-shirt or tunic or whatever we are wearing. So it's going to be like this. So right foot is on the outside of the left foot is on the outside of the right knee. Right leg is bent. Right elbow is pointing as directly straight up as possible. Grabbing hold of our shirt or interlacing our fingers if we can. That's the rear view. The front view is a bit like this. Long, even breaths. Cow face pose. Straightening up the spine as much as possible. Arching the back inwards very gently and very slightly. Trying to loosen the shoulders, trying to get that elbow pointed straight up. Take a long deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose gently. And switch sides. Straighten out your legs, give them a little shake. Bending your left knee, bringing your right foot to the outside of the left knee. So this is a side for me that is more difficult. He highlights slight misalignments in the hips. Also, I must say, if you are feeling any sharp pains in your knee especially, you can keep the leg straight. Bring your right foot onto the outside of the leg and do the pose like that. We're going to try it with the bent leg. Hugging your body towards your knee. Gently screwing your shoulders back, gently arching your back inwards. Raising your left hand, right hand around the back, grabbing hold of your t-shirt and tunic, left elbow pointed straight up into the air. Cow face pose on the other side. Long, even breaths. Notice everything in your body. Notice where you're feeling discomfort. Notice how your mind might want to get out. Instinctively try to pull away from something. Override your mind. Stay there. Breathe into any discomfort. That's how you engage with your discomfort. Left elbow pointing up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose. Coming up onto your knees, sitting back on your heels, just folding forwards into child's pose, just for a minute. If your head can't touch the mat, make fists with your hands. Rest your head on your fists. Coming up onto all fours. Reaching our left hand forwards, reaching our right leg out behind us. Reaching forwards and really getting that back leg out. So you're reaching forwards, reaching back. Back is as flat as possible. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides,
Right hand forward, left leg out behind you. See if you can't perfect the shape in your mind's eye. Try and match your body to that image. Reaching forwards, reaching back, flattening the back. Deep breath in, exhale, release the pose. Back to the first one. Reaching forwards, reaching back. Smile. Exhale, switch sides, right hand forward, left leg back. Exhale, come into child's pose. Stretch out your lower back from that. Coming up with your legs stretched out in front of you again. Bending the left leg, flexing the right foot, pushing the back of the right knee into the mat. Curling your left hand around your left knee, bringing your right hand around the back. So it will look like this. Grabbing hold of your shorts or your tunic or whatever you're wearing, or interlacing your fingers. Flexing the right foot, relaxing your shoulders as much as possible, pushing the right knee, back of the right knee into the mat. Deep breath in, exhaling, turning to the right hand side, choosing a focal point, gazing at that focal point. It's a sage pose. There is wisdom to be found here. There's wisdom to be found in your ADHD. There's wisdom to be found in doing yoga. There's wisdom to be found in turning everything into a game or a ritual. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides, straighten out the left leg, bending the right knee, flexing the left foot, pushing the back of the left knee into the mat, curling your right hand around your right leg, left hand around the back, grabbing hold of your t-shirt or tunic or shorts, or interlacing your fingers, whichever is working for you. Straightening up the spine as much as possible, flexing the left foot, back of the left knee, pushing into the mat, turning to the left-hand side, choosing a focal point, gazing off into that focal point. Sage pose on the other side. Long, deep, even breaths. Notice what your body's feeling. Try and see what muscles are tense and which ones are completely relaxed. Are there any that are tense which can be relaxed? You want to bring this awareness, cultivate this awareness of your body. Notice everything that's going on. Sit with that. Sit with your body in this state of semi-discomfort. And just be with it. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Come to be standing at the front of your mat. Turning to your left or right hand side, depending on where you started.
So your feet are more than hip width apart. They're about 1.5 meters apart, or 1.33 meters. Raising your hands up so that they are parallel to the mat, softening the shoulders. Taking a deep breath in, turning out your right foot, exhaling and dropping your right hand to your right leg, sliding that hand down the leg as far as it'll go, reaching your left hand straight up and gazing up at your left fingers, opening your chest. Long, even breaths. Soften this shoulder, soften this arm, almost completely slack. Try to get this arm as perpendicular, the other one, the left arm, as perpendicular as possible. Gazing up at your left hand, triangle pose. Twisting your torso side slightly. Long, even breaths. Stay here. Softening that right shoulder. Gently pushing down into the mat with your feet. Gently reaching up with that left hand. Opening your chest. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Switch sides. Turn in your right foot. Turn out your left foot. Drop your left hand to your left leg. Reach your right hand straight up. Again, there's this opening of your chest across here as you gently twist and look up at your right hand, reaching up. Left arm is slack. No tension in that left arm. Slight twist in the torso. Legs are straight. Feet planted firmly on the mat. Reaching up with the right hand, gazing up at your right fingers. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Turning your left foot, arms parallel to the mat. Stay there for a breath or so and relax the pose. Shaking out your arms, shaking out your legs. Standing in the front of your mat, middle of your mat. Stepping your right foot forwards, left foot forwards, sorry. Bringing your hands behind your back, grabbing hold of your elbows, or making a reverse prayer position, whichever is more comfortable for you. Doing this gives you more discomfort to engage with, which is a good thing. Standing with your chest sort of puffed out, hands behind your back in prayer position or grabbing your elbows. Taking a deep breath in. Both legs are straight. On the exhalation, fold forwards from your hips, keeping your back as straight as possible for as long as possible. Folding forwards, folding forwards, folding forwards, folding forwards, and then once you cross that horizontal line, let your head drop down. Try and get your forehead to your left knee. This is pyramid pose. There's a degree of balance in this pose as well. So see how you navigate that. Long, even breathing. On each inhalation, rise slightly. On each exhalation, see if you can't fall forwards just a tiny bit more. The next inhalation, start to slowly come up and switch sides, turning your right foot forward, left foot is back, hands behind your back, grabbing hold of your elbows or in prayer position. Deep breath in, exhaling, folding forwards from your hips.
Long, even breaths. Trying to get your forehead to your right knee. On each inhalation, rise slightly. On each exhalation, fold forward just a little bit more. Next inhalation, start to slowly come up. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Staying in the middle of your mat. You're going to be standing on your left foot. You're going to bend your right foot. Grab hold of your right ankle. You're going to reach your left hand forwards. Choose a focal point to stare at somewhere in the distance, on the wall or wherever. Keep your gaze on that point. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, push your back leg out, like you're trying to pull that arm out of its socket. It's a balancing pose. It's all about readjustment. See if you can't get that leg as high up as you can behind you. Gazing off, dancing Shiva. If you fall out of the pose, don't worry. This is the constant readjustment keeps your mind in the present moment. You've got to negotiate that. And it's always going to be about that. There's going to be some degree of readjustment, no matter how much you perfect this pose. Reach back, reach forward, reaching back, and release the pose. Switch sides. So standing on our right foot, bending the left leg, grabbing hold of the left ankle, reaching the right hand in front of you. Deep breath in, choose a focal point. Exhale, gazing at that focal point, stretch your back leg out behind you. One side's always going to be more difficult than the other. If you need to do this by a wall and you can just tap your finger on the wall for balance, fantastic, do that. Really get that stretch in your quadricep. Really pull that arm back. Really gaze forward, reaching forward. And release the pose. Stepping your right leg forward. So standing at the one end of your mat. Step your right leg forward. Dropping your left knee to the mat. Stay here for a minute. Just let your arms be loose by their sides. Back as straight as possible. Back tucked in, arching slightly. Deep breath in. Exhaling, bringing your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Right hand on top of left hand in a side prayer position. Right elbow pointing as perpendicularly as possible. Long, even breaths. Twisting your torso slightly. Softening the shoulders. There's an element of balance in this pose as well. Notice what your mind is saying. Keep on coming back to your breath and breathing into your discomfort. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides. So, right knee is on the mat, left leg is bent in front of you in like a lunge position. Right elbow outside of the left knee, left hand on top of right hand. Long, even breaths. Looking up at your left elbow and see where it's pointing. Take a deep breath in, exhale, release the pose. And comfortably standing at the front of your mat. So, stand with our feet about 6 inches apart, bend our knees, swing our arms, swinging until your fingers graze the top of the mat. Come up into powerful pose, reaching your hands forward, gazing at the space between your hands, sitting down in your imaginary chair, feeling how comfortable it is. Really sit down into it, really reach forward. Feet planted firmly on the mat. Notice your body is like a tensile piece of steel, the strength in it. This isn't called powerful pose for no reason. You should feel powerful in this pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front feet. Step those feet back into a high press up. Exhaling, come down into a low press up. Inhaling into an upward dog. Tops of the feet on the mat, legs straight, arms straight, arching back, deep breath in. Push up into a downward dog. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back, pushing down with your palms, working your heels into the mat. Turn out your right foot, step your left foot into the space between your hands. Coming up into warrior one, on the left hand side. Long even breaths. If you can go low into this, fantastic. Gaze at the space between your hands. Feel the weight on your front foot. Push back with your back foot. This makes this a dynamic pose. It's like there's power flowing through you. And you're perfectly still, gazing at that space between your hands. Brilliant for developing focus, being aware of your whole body, all the discomfort, but feeling the strength and the focus, gazing at the space between your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot, step that foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest, and forward into the mat. Inhaling into an upward dog. Exhaling into a downward dog. Turn out your right foot. Turn out your left foot. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Coming up into warrior on the right hand side. Pushing down with your right foot, back with your back foot, gazing at the space between your hands. Reaching forward, softening your shoulders. Long even breaths. Back leg straight, pushing back. Front leg bent, pushing forwards. Gazing at the space between your hands. Intently take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turning out your right foot. Step the left foot into the space between your hands. Coming up into warrior two. Pushing back with your back foot, down with your front foot, arms parallel to the mat, gazing out over your left fingers. You want to feel like you're wedged between two planes of glass, one in front of you, one behind you. You can't move forward or backwards. You're in a perfectly rigid position. Take a deep breath in, exhaling, dropping your right hand to your right leg, inhaling your left hand straight up, gazing up at your left hand, pushing forwards, pushing back, noticing where you're feeling discomfort, maybe in your shoulders, maybe your quadriceps are starting to feel a bit burny. Gazing up, reaching forward, pushing, reaching up, pushing forward, pushing back, moving from your core, from your center of power in three directions. Take a deep breath in, exhale, back into warrior two, gazing out over your left fingers. Go as low into this as you can. Inhale, exhale, cycle your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up, exhaling. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into a up dog. Exhale into a down dog. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Letting your head be loose. Looking at the space between your hands. Turning out your left foot. Step your right foot into that space. Coming up into warrior two on the other side. Again, you want to feel like you're wedged between two planes of glass. Feeling the discomfort in your shoulders, breathe into it, gazing out over your right fingers, sitting serenely here, centering yourself. Take a deep breath in, exhale, drop your left hand to your left leg, right hand is straight up, gazing up at your right hand, pushing back with that back leg, feeling a stretch in your groin, forward with your front foot. Go as low into this as you can, soften your shoulders, but reach up, being pulled in 3 directions away simultaneously from your core, from your center of power. Reaching up, take a deep breath in, reach up some more as you exhale. Deep breath in, exhale back to warrior 2. Go as low into this as you can, gazing out over your right fingers, soften your shoulders. Long, even breaths. Smile. Deep breath in, exhale, cycle your hands either side of your front foot, step that foot back into a high press up. Come down to a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Shuffle your shoulder blades down your back. Work your heels into the mat. Making yourself into a perfectly inverted V shape. Looking at the space between your hands, step, you jump into that space. Bend your knees, swing your arms when your fingers graze the top of your mat. Come into powerful pose. At the end of that sequence, sitting down in your imaginary chair, gazing at the space between your hands. Long, even breaths. Gaze really intently. Breathe into any discomfort. Deep breath in, exhale, release the pose. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and come down to be lying on your back, just letting everything settle. Even out your breath. Keep coming back to controlling your breath, making the exhalation longer than the inhalation. In exhalation, slowly come up to being seated. Bring your hands underneath your sides, underneath your knees. Raise your legs up straight in front of you. Arms either grabbing hold of the underside of your thighs, of your hamstrings, or straight out, parallel to the mat. Navasana, boat pose. Big smiles, long even breath. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly come down. Catch your breath for a moment, turning over onto your stomach. Putting your chin on the mat, bending your legs, grabbing hold of your ankles. Taking a deep breath in, focus on your groin. As you exhale, push your groin into the mat. Stretch your legs up behind you like you're trying to tear your arms out your sockets. Boat pose. Looking up, smiling, long, even breaths. And exhale, release the pose. Gently push yourself up into child's pose. And then slowly come up. Come to be lying on your back for a short relaxation. So notice how your body feels now. compared to the beginning of the class. Notice your energy levels. Notice what your breathing is doing. Even out your breath, making it long and even. Stomach rising on the inhalation, exhaling on the exhalation, or falling on the exhalation rather. Tense up one leg, let it drop. Tense your other leg up, let it drop. Tense up both legs, let it drop. Tense up your glutes, release. Push your lower back into the mat, release. Tense up both arms, shrug your shoulders to the ears, arms away from the ears, fingers pointing out, side of your face. Tense everything, relax. Say to yourself in your mind, I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. My feet, calves, and thighs are completely relaxed. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. My hips, groin, and pelvis are totally relaxed. I relax my lower back and my upper back. I relax my lower back and my upper back. My lower back and upper back are relaxed. I relax my stomach and my chest. I relax my stomach and my chest. My stomach and chest are completely relaxed. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. My hands, arms, and shoulders are totally relaxed. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. My head, neck, and face are completely relaxed. I relax all my internal organs, my heart, lungs, liver, kidneys. I relax all my internal organs. All my internal organs are relaxed. I relax my brain. I relax my brain. My brain is relaxed. My whole body is completely relaxed and still. Starting to come back to your body. Circle with your ankles and wrists. Tense up each leg individually. Squeeze up your body, stretch your hands up behind your head, give your body a long, deep stretch. Hug your knees into the chest, rock from side to side, and backwards and forwards, up into a seating position. Take a moment to notice how you feel. My mind was really busy in that relaxation. My ADHD mind going over thoughts, but there are patterns to those thoughts. And I often find that after a yoga workout and a relaxation, I return to the same kind of thought patterns that I've been having, and the themes that I've been having over the last few years. It's like my mind is sifting through itself and sorting through, analyzing, and if you can get in touch with the patterns of your thoughts, especially if you have ADHD, and especially if your mind is very busy, try and notice these patterns. Doing yoga, connecting with your breath, and therefore all the sensations that are going on in your body, cultivate this awareness and this ability to step back and analyze your thoughts, and then you might start to see patterns and your curiosity might be piqued. That could send you off in a completely different direction. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you for coming to the class. Please like and subscribe and tell anyone who you think might benefit from these morning yoga sessions. Please let them know. Thank you.